Crafters, it's Darling Craftolate or Raven here, and it is another fantastic Saturday! Today's tutorial is for Cardcaptor Sakura's Clow Wand or Sailing Staff, whatever you would like to call it. This was actually a lot harder than it looks here. It might be easier to accomplish similar results in different ways, but I shall show you how I went about making it. So let's get started. First, you'll need your clay. For a more detailed list of all the colors and supplies that I used, please check out the description box. You also need your clay tools. You're going to need either a rolling pin or a pasta machine. First, you want to roll out your base pink very thinly. I prefer to use my pasta machine on the second thinnest setting. You're going to need a bakeable pen, some pliers, and optional a paintbrush handle to make things easier. Make sure you remove the ink from the pen as this cannot go into the oven. Trim two ends off your pink rolled out clay. Measure up your pen and cut away the excess. Manipulate and roll the clay onto your pen and trim. Then you want to round off the top and blend. Roll the pen with a flat hand on your work surface. You can also insert a paintbrush handle to make things easier. Make sure to pop any air bubbles with either a needle tool or a blade and smooth it out. You want to continue doing this until your pen is smooth. Trim the bottom of the pink to create a straight edge. Next, with some rolled out gold, you want to add it to under the pink of the pen. Trim the excess and blend. Make sure to create a straight edge. Now roll out a log of red clay. You want to flatten the clay on an angle. To create straight lines, make sure you cut away the excess with your blade. Add onto the pen beneath the gold. Remember to trim and blend this in. Then, with some rolled out gold, cut out a thick ribbon. Add onto the pen covering just over the ridge of the red. Again, you want to trim and blend. Now you want to reshape it with your tools. I also used my blade to make sure the edges were more exaggerated. You want to cut out 4 triangles out of the gold clay. Space them out evenly along the bottom and blend them in. Now roll out a log of gold and pinch it across the top to create a triangle shape. Cut away the excess with your blade. Add it to the top part of the gold on the pen, and again, trim and blend it all in. I created a stand to place the pen on with just some spare clay and wax paper. This is so no details would get flattened when I'm working on other parts of the pen. Next, you want to slightly flatten out a large ball of pink clay to an egg shape. Use a large ball tool to create an indent for the pen top. Add it on and blend all the way around. Then you want to roll some red clay into a cone shape. Make sure to create a curvature at the one side of the cone. With your blade, create a straight edge where you want the beak to go. Measure up to the pen and trim away the excess. For some extra support, you can add some wire and some bacon bond. Once you do that, you can add on your beak. Make sure you also blend it into place. Then you want to use a rolled out sheet of gold and cover the pink base at the top. It's really hard to describe and explain how I did this. I just basically used pieces of clay to cover all these portions and then blended it all in. Hopefully what you see on the screen makes some sense. You want to leave a section of pink underneath the curvature of the beak. Again, make sure you smooth everything out. Once you're done, it should look something like this. Create 2 triangles out of the gold clay and add them to either side of the beak. Make sure you blend them in. For the wings, I created 2 paper cutouts and tested them next to the pen. One for the top wing and one for the bottom 3 feathers. This will take some trial and error. Keep in mind that once you cut these out of clay, those pieces will actually be a little bit larger than the actual size of your paper cutouts. Once you have it so you think it would fit and would look good, cut out 2 of each out of some rolled out white clay. Make sure to smooth out all the edges after you cut them out. Add them onto the pen with the 3 feathers underneath the single one. Make sure to press them in place and also do some blending. Cut out a white ribbon. Now you want to add it behind the bottom wing on each side. Trim away the excess and blend it in there. Then you want to make sure you wrap the wings back a little bit and then blend everything in. Now you want to flatten 2 balls of pink. You can also do this in red if you prefer that version of the staff. It is completely up to you. Add to each side of the pen and make sure you blend it in. To clean your pen, use some acetone or rubbing alcohol with some cotton swabs. Be sure to use a new swab for each color of clay. I recommend using something to prop up your pen while you bake. You want to do this for 15 to 25 minutes at 265 degrees or the temperature for your pen and oven. After your pen is cool, it's time to glaze. I recommend a polyurethane or a very thin gloss varnish and a soft acrylic brush. I did 5 layers for some extra shine. Once all your glaze is dry, you can add back in the ink and you're done. This is how my pen came out and I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's really cool and I'm excited to use it. I do wish I propped it up a little bit more securely because the pen ended up rolling a bit and one wing did bend out of shape slightly, but it isn't too noticeable, so I'm still happy with it. I used to watch Cardcaptors a lot when I was younger, so I was really excited about making this pen. I just wish I could live one day in so many different animes and TV shows. Let me know in the comments if you could live one day in any TV show or anime, which would you choose? I would love to know. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more crafty goodness, and I'll see you all soon. Bye! Did you know that I have a giveaway going on? You can earn 2 extra entries by answering the question I asked in this video. More information and links can be found in the description box below. If you like this tutorial, you might like these. Check them out by following the link in the description box or by clicking the screen.